Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and Phantasmal Flames is now out, and that means there are a ton of really interesting decks to try out from the set. When I say a ton, I mean some. There's not like as many as some other sets. Phantasmal Flames is a little smaller, but it is still a pretty cool set. And when I say really interesting, I mean really, really weird, to be honest. Some of the decks are not so weird. But yeah, this one's pretty strange here. This is Rotom EX box or Rotom box. There was a way that you're kind of supposed to build this deck. That's not the way that I'm building it here. This list is super sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm currently working on it and like tweaking things, and I'm just not really sure where I want it to be right now. To be completely honest, but it's a pseudo control list. I'll probably tweak it during the video. I'm not sure, but focuses around the new Rotom EX. This card here says that each of your Pokemon that have Rotom in their name can have up to 2 tool cards attached to them. And yeah, that's pretty cool here. The attack is super bad. 130 for 2 is not particularly good, and then you lose all the energy attached to it as well. But then there is a bunch of Rotoms. There are the relatively new Rotoms. These have the attack Gadget Show for 2 colorless that do 30 for each tool attached to all your Pokemon. This is potentially able to do much damage does this one do? This one does theoretically could do 360, ignoring any damage buffs like from the tool card Brave Bangle. And then that's if you have 6 Rotoms in play and then 2 tools attached to all of them, which is like a lot. That's 12 tools. But you could do that there. Then there's Mow Rotom, which is grass type. The single prize, the like regular Rotom, this one does have 60 HP. It is Buddy Pop and searchable. I actually don't play that on the list. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap it out. I'm gonna swap out this for one of the other Rotoms. I'll do the fire one, I guess. Actually haven't been seeing fire weak stuff, but I feel like this could be useful here. There's also a water one, of course, and then there is a grass one as well. The grass one has 70 HP, which is good, and grass weakness is pretty good to be hitting as well. Then there's also some other Rotoms. There's a Mow Rotom. This one has 90 HP, 1 colorless. You discard all tools attached and special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, and you do 30 here as well. Then you also have this Rotom. This one discards all items and tools from your opponent's hand. They reveal it. You can also do 20 free energy attached to your opponent's active for 1 lightning as well. Then there's this Rotom, which recovers an item from your discard to your hand, or does 20 and paralysis on a coin flip there. There's also the Earthen Sudowoodo. This is obviously not a Rotom. This does trap for 1 fighting, though. This is a bit of a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I also have a Fezandipiti EX. I have some like trainers. I have the A-Spec treasure tracker. This one. Wait a second. I just want to check something out. Okay, yeah, I can't have more than 1 A-Spec. Obviously, you're not supposed to, but I was recently playing, in the train trial that is now gone, and you could. Wanted to see if it was fixed. Hadn't actually checked it, but yeah. So this searches 5 tools from your deck. It's like cool. It's kind of bad, to be honest. In the deck, it's like all right, but in general, it's pretty bad. So yeah, we also have Gravity Gemstone, increasing retreat cost, which is pretty fun. I'm actually going to add another copy, remove a Brave Bangle. Actually, no, I don't know. I'm going to add another Counter Gain. Counter Gain isn't a colorless when you're down in prizes. It's essentially just an energy attachment that doesn't take your attachment for the turn. It's like super good. I'm also playing copy the new item Blowtorch. Discard a fire from your hand. Discard a special energy tool or stadium from play. It cannot be your own tool, unfortunately, or special energy. But it is pretty interesting here. Overall, just a really weird deck list. I don't know if it's super good. The energy counts, but it's really fun. Definitely a work in progress, but the list will be down below in the description. But please, leave any feedback you have to help me out in this list here, because it's really fun, but it's super janky. Maybe it should be more control-y, more aggressive. I don't know. It's definitely in this weird middle ground right now. I feel like an engine could be cool, popping in something like a Drakeloak or Pidgeotty X or something. But I will choose to go second, I suppose. Theoretically, turn going first, we could be really powerful. But that's probably not happening. Also, live, why aren't you working? Like, why is it showing the Terra symbol? It's going to show it later on as well. Anyways, this hand is, all right, my opponent took 3 mulligans, and they're playing Dragapult. Okay, so this is going to be kind of difficult to win. But we could go after their special energies. That's kind of my thought here. But I don't know how many special energies they're actually running. Hopefully a lot, but probably not as many as I know. Hopefully they're running only special energies. That seems highly unlikely. Hopefully they play something. Okay, there we go. Also that I mean, they mulligan 3 times. I guess I can take a look at what they have in there as well. Why is the mulligan system like this? Okay, so nothing really standing out there. We get 3 mulligans. We get Ethan Sudowoodo. They start Badoo. That's fine. Probably good. I mean, relatively easy prize for us. We could Ethan Sudowoodo. Their Badoo. That's kind of fun. Not like absurd, but it definitely feels all right there. I could Air Balloon active retreat. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my options here are just in general, pretty decent. They're not like amazing, but they feel decent there. I don't know if I'm gonna Iono them here. I probably will. Giving us the option to. I'll probably Air Balloon active, Team Turbo Energize to Ethan Sudowoodo. Then Iono them. Ionoing them actually gives them more cards. Well, it doesn't necessarily give them more cards, but here it will. Here it will presumably give them more cards unless they Squawkabilly, I guess, which would be the same amount. So yeah, I mean that gives them cards that aren't items though, or no, right now they're gonna have cards in their hand that aren't items because they're probably gonna discard their items. Wow, they got rid of Sparkling Crystal turn 1. That is really surprising. They're grabbing Fezandipiti turn 1. Wow. Okay. They also got rid of Rare Candy. That's interesting. They're gonna Earthen Vessel here. Get rid of Why did they get rid of Sparkling Crystal? Sparkling Crystal's like super good. Whatever. They get rid of Dusclops there. Okay. Guess good to see that one gone. They're gonna get a couple of energies. They're going to they can attach to Fezandipiti. That would be kind of crazy. Is their hand just really bad? They're gonna pass. Okay. I think I do still Iono. I don't really want to research all these cards away. We have some interesting options if we Iono. So I mean, their hand seems like kind of bad. They made some like super bizarre plays there. I'm not gonna lie. But they'll go ahead. I'll Iono. I think I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do here to be honest. But we hit no energies. Wow, this hand is terrible. I mean, the deck is mostly tools, so that's not surprising. But this hand is still really bad. So yeah, I mean, we should be hitting 5 tools that often. I mean, my hand before this wasn't even that good either. We didn't have any Pokemon search. I don't think we didn't have any energies. We don't play high energy counts, but we still didn't have any. So hopefully we get Iono'd again. I mean, this hand again, it's just like it's quite bad. So I put it now as a Buddy PAF in. Again, I had no idea why they went for Fez turn 1. I mean, they could have used it if we had knocked them out, which was like it wasn't actually possible for us. Now we could have knocked out with Mow Rotom if we had hit that, but we didn't, obviously. We hit nothing. We didn't hit anything. I mean, we could try to imitate something after they knock out our Rotom by attaching 2 counter gains to it. They're going to Itchy Pollen us as well, which is not surprising there, but also not good for us. So we got Nest Ball. Okay, I guess I pass, I think. Yeah, that's probably fine. I could pass or I could retreat. Passing, I guess, is a little bit better. So yeah, now if they have a Drake-Loak and they're getting anything, I mean, they could win, right? It's like not hard for them to win on their turn. They get a Dragapult. Okay, it's not great for us. I was maybe they'll attack us. Like they can't even. I mean, they could attack us. They could like Crispin, but they got rid of their Ace spec. I just don't really know why they got rid of their Ace spec on the first turn of the game. I would definitely not Jet Headbutt if I were them, but I would not mind it. Certainly if they did, we can grab Fez. I think that's in deck. Hope I actually haven't searched, so I have no idea, but hopefully it is. Oh wait, our discard's just 4 cards, yeah. And then we'll send up the Ethan Sudowoodo. We could double counter gain. We could Phantom Dive them. That'd be crazy. Is that good? No, right. That's not good. But oh wait, no, I can't do that. What am I saying? I can only do it on the Rotoms. So yeah, that play is now out the window because it's not possible. So we could trap them. Oh no, we could trap something else. Yeah, I'm not gonna trap the Dragon Ball. I'm gonna trap the Fezandipiti. I'm gonna Lillie. Gonna play this down. Gonna Gravity Gemstone actually like isn't super good here. Also, I've gotten myself trapped with Gravity Gemstone before. I could Brave Bangle and like do quite a bit of damage there, which is actually pretty interesting. I don't hate that at all. I'm probably gonna counter gain this. This is just like a fine Rotom, I guess. Yeah, I'll counter gain here. I'll Fighting Active. I'll counter catcher the Fez. Yeah, we could actually technically trap like this. We could trap forever, but then they're just gonna evolve and knock themselves out, and then they're not trapped. So yeah, I actually like the Brave Bangle play here. It also just gets a tool on the board, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to go Lillie's there. And we are hitting him for quite a bit. We are 3-shotting him, so kind of fun there. We got Mow Rotom, but not actually the one I'm looking for right now. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and hit into them. They should be stuck, probably. I'd be surprised if they're... I'd be surprised if they knock out Ethan Sudowoodo this turn. It is possible, but I think it's relatively difficult to do. They skip the Dracloak, which is good for us. I mean, it's like relatively good. They're gonna Iono us. That's a little annoying because we could have played the Mow Rotom. I could have played a tool as well, potentially on the Fez. No idea what tool. Maybe like Air Balloon could be good there. I don't know. We got 2 energies in this hand. We got Lilies. Just like a decent overall hand. I mean, we got the Nest Ball. The Nest Ball's good. I think I'm just gonna keep trapping this Fez until I knock it out. That seems like very fair. To do here, I could. So I could like burn them and like knock them out between turns or something, but no, that's not happening. But I could Nest Ball here for something. What am I getting? Probably the Mow Rotom, right? The one that does the tool stuff. I could go for, okay, yeah, this is the thing I was talking about earlier. I'll do it once more, then not at all, because it's really annoying. Yeah, I'll grab the Rotom EX as well. That's like definitely the play to grab here. I'll get the Fire on the Heat Rotom, I think. Why does it, okay, yeah, this Sparkling Pattern, wait, it is glitched. Yep, it is share glitch there. I'll attach, Counter Gain. Counter Gain is like not even super good. I think I'll just Lilies here. That's fine. Counter Gain like is good later on. It's good to have. Later on isn't right now. I'll probably Bravery Charm the Rotom EX. Or actually no, Bravery Charm the Fez. I don't really want him going for that. I don't want him going for, anything, but that's fine. We have this. Oh, this Rotom is 80. Yeah, okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll just hit into him again. That seems fine. It's not like absurd, but it's pretty decent there. Actually, no, it's quite good. We can presumably knock out the Fezandipiti EX, and then they won't be able to draw cards off of it. I don't know. We'll see. They could have like Night Stretcher there. We see a Dreepy hit in the board. They attach Fire Active, maybe to threaten me from like knocking out going with another route or something. I don't know. I assume they don't have a way. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no way that they can retreat. I don't think there's a way to like break effects of attacks. In standard, they're gonna Arven here. Gonna grab. I don't know. I mean, I really like Arven in Dragon Bolt with Sparkling Crystal. I think it's like super underrated. I don't really see it anymore. That being said, you do need the Sparkling Crystal to actually, do that. But yeah, I'm not really sure what other tools they're running. I imagine Air Balloon certainly not going to help them here. They have, well, let's say they have free retreat. They don't, but they have 1 retreat, but they can't retreat. They're gonna grab. Oh, okay, so they're gonna TM Evolution. That actually makes a lot of sense there. Gonna grab Dracloak presumably, as well as the Dusclops. They could go double Dusclops as well if they wanted to, but I'd definitely go for Dracloak if I were them. And I think I will still go, yeah, knock out the active Fez. That's fine. What is that? The Dusclops could still cause problems. Okay, I guess they whiffed on something. That's really good for us. Yeah, Dusclops could cause problems, allowing them to like knock out Pokemon on our bench. I do have Counter Gain. I don't think I actually want to Counter Gain. We have a bunch of Rotoms, and not the Rotoms we're looking for. I guess I'll play the Mow Rotom. I could Counter Gain onto it. I don't really love that. Like it really at all. I'll just Lilies here. Got Treasure Tracker. That's kind of fun. We are still missing the Rotom we're looking for. I think Town Store is fine. I don't really feel like committing Treasure Tracker right now. They'll grab some tool. EXP shares like okay. I could slap that on the Heat Rotom. I don't think it's. Wait a second. That's the Mow Rotom that's the one I want. What? Okay, I guess I'm blind. I don't know. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that. Also, live. What are you doing right now? I'll just EXP share them over time though. That's pretty good. And then also, I don't know. Blowtorch is so cool, but I've literally never played it so far. But anyways, I'm gonna go Impound. I could have actually tried to snipe the Dusclops. That sounds no shot live. You still haven't fixed the glitch. I can't click the Dusclops. Okay, well, looks like we're not gusting that one. But yeah, I'll just like knock him out here. I think. Live is also so buggy. It's like it's been really rough for me lately. I don't know why. Actually, no, I definitely know why. It's because the update. The update like definitely has been messing with things. But yeah, okay, we got a tool there. I mean, I imagine we can get Iono'd here or something like that. All I know is that they didn't get the Draco last time, which is like really good for us. It might be in hand. Yeah, that would be a little annoying. I mean, it's not that bad for us. I hope they don't get Fez back. They're going to Crispin. Okay, that's certainly fine by me. That's probably like the best supporter they could have played for me this turn. We're not getting Iono'd. They're popping energy, potentially 2 energies onto the board this turn. But that doesn't really do anything for them. Okay, they're attaching to Dusclops. I was wondering if they were going to do that. because they don't really need more energy onto the. I guess they need another one onto the Dreepy, but they don't need like a ton more. Wait, but then they're not going to Dusclops this turn, I guess. Okay, they grab Rescue Ward. I guess you don't normally need Air Balloon, and there's some upside to Rescue Ward, theoretically. I don't know. I definitely go with Air Balloon, but I'm fine with them having Rescue Ward for me because I can increase their retreat cost. And I don't think they're going to be down to 30 HP or less from me. Wait, they are going to Dusclops? Wait, why are they doing that? Okay. I mean, not that it's bad for them to Dusclops, because that's probably the right play to go for. Also, I really hope I one-shot the Dragapult. That'd be so sick. I have not one-shot a Pokemon like this. I one-shotted like some Marnie's Grimmsnarls, but I hit them for weakness. So, if we one-shot them, that'd be sick. But anyways, they're gonna knock out my Heat Rotom and my Earthen Sudowoodo, which is okay. Yeah, okay, they're doing that. I'll put the fighting here. And then I think I need Brave Bangle here. And just put like a bunch of Rotoms into play. I don't even know like how realistic this is, but it would be so sick if I pulled it off. So yeah, I'll send up the Mow Rotom. We need another energy as well, but that shouldn't be like too hard to get, I don't think. I don't need another Pokemon. I guess I'll start off with Fezandipiti. Not sure if this is actually the right sequencing of events, but it's fine, probably. Then I'll I will Town Store. I hope we have the damage right, so I can grab Brave Bangle. Right now we're hitting for 60, then we need to be hitting for 330. I think I did it wrong. I think I actually have more damage than I need, so that's good. But I will still Brave Bangle active. Yeah, if I have a full bench, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, it's fine. Long story short, it should be fine. I can Brave Bangle active. I can Nest Ball. I think it's fine. I'll grab another Mow Rotom. I'll grab yeah, unless I don't have enough tools, in which case it's not fine. So I'm gonna treasure tracker, grab a bunch of tools. Probably not Gravity Gemstone. That's like seems like very mediocre. I can maybe grab one, but I'll grab one. That's fine, I guess. I'll go ahead here and pop all of the Rotoms down. Sure, these ones are fine. And then cannot attack it, actually. Why is the tool stacking weird like this? Whatever. So I'm going to Night Stretcher back a Fire. Yeah, okay. I almost thought I didn't have an energy there. I do. I can go ahead, play this down. Not going to Blowtorch there. We're hitting 120. Okay, that's not enough. I'll EXP share here. I could also EXP share here, which is kind of funny. Which I'll actually... I'll do this. I'll do this. That's fine. I'll do this. What are we at? We're at 240. Did I do this right? I really hope I did this right. Okay, yeah, there we go. I did it right. Let's go. I can count. We can go ahead. We one-shot them. Let's go. We one-shot a Dragapult with our Mow Rotom. This card's so sick. We could have gotten to the 360 if I wanted to, but playing that other Arven, this deck is so cool. It's so bad. Actually, it's not like super bad. It's feeling decent. A really weird mix of control and attacking, but this deck is so fun. Yeah. Yeah, this is so cool. It's a toolbox as well, which is kind of funny. What, another Badoo? Okay, that's fine. Actually, it might not be fine. I mean, I literally increased the retreat cost of one of my Pokemon, which could be bad because Gravity Gemstone, it's just the most random card ever. I mean, it's like not the most random card, but it's relatively random. Increasing the retreat cost of both actives is kind of like Floatstone, but like reverse is the theming. But like I've almost never seen the own retreat cost thing matter, but I've seen it when I played it sometimes. But my opponent, I don't even know. They might like forget about it. I mean, I have so many tools. You can also barely see the other tool. Well, actually, no, you like can't. You can barely see that it exists. Wait, I can click on it. Where's the hitbox of the tools? Okay, so actually, if you're clicking on both, it's gonna go to the one beneath it, which is kind of weird, but kind of good, because it's hard to actually see that one. So, regardless, I think I'm fine here. I mean, I could lose. Actually, I could lose this one. Now that I think about it, that'd be kind of disappointing. Wait, no, I can't lose. Right, it's gonna be pretty hard. I was gonna say they could Dusknoir, but no, they can't Dusknoir. They would in fact lose on the spot if they Dusknoired. So, I should be fine. And they could hit me with some disruption. Gosh, my Mow Rotom with retreat cost of 2 and can't touch Air Balloon to it, which would actually be really bad. And yeah, so this is losable. Hopefully I don't. I don't think I'm gonna lose this one, but it is possible. Then we do have Fez if they knock us out, which is good. So we should be fine. They'd probably need to like, I mean, we can't even like knock out Fez really. I mean, my Pokemon are so tanky. You could just also, there's a funny thing, you can like slap a bunch of Luxurious Capes on a Rotom, give it a ton of HP, give up a ton of prizes, but that's really funny. There's so many funny things you can do with the tools. You can also do Handheld Fan. That's like not as funny. It's mostly annoying. They're gonna Counter Catcher. Fez, okay, yeah, but they're gonna Itchy Paw on me, aren't they? But that should be fine, I think. Also, my voice, it's going, which is unfortunate because I'm in the middle of recording a video. Like that's obviously not a deal. They're gonna retreat to Draco. Okay, that's certainly fine for me. And they're gonna Dragon Headbutt. Okay, yeah, that's probably not gonna work for them. I assume I have an outlet in deck somewhere. I assume I have a and oh, I don't have an Air Balloon. Okay, well, oh wait, I can't attach another tool. What am I saying? Oh, but I have Earthen Vessel. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and Arven. We're going to Arven, grab Earthen Vessel, grab ourselves an energy out of the deck because they didn't item lock us. I'm pretty sure they should have item locked us. I mean, I guess they have more HP, but like I'm doing so much damage, it doesn't really matter, does it? But we had 3 energies. Okay. I guess I didn't scroll far enough to actually see that. Then we're going to go ahead, retreat. We don't have the Gravity Gemstone on. They probably should have guessed the Mow Rotom there. The one with Gravity Gemstone. But we're going to go ahead, send up the other Mow Rotom, hit him for 300 damage, quite a bit there. Just such a cool deck here. So much silly stuff you can do with it. It's quite bad, as I said, but it's really cool. But tell me down below in the comment section what your thoughts are on this deck. Any specifically improvements that I should make to this deck. There's some really, I don't know. I mean, I could make it more focused in one direction. Obviously, my opponent wasn't able to like quite get set up that game. I kind of rolled them that game, not like 100%, but I was generally in control there. But I played the deck a little bit. It's okay. It has some things you could do that's good. It's pretty sketchy, but it's pretty fun. But tell me down below in the comments section what your thoughts are on Phantasmal Flames in general. But hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.